All right, all right. Okay, so welcome back to Jenn and Juice. You know, where the tea is hot, the conversations are real, and we're just growing as always. You know, I'm your host, Jenn. I do have a little guest with me. Well, a big guest, to be honest. You know, the reason why, I started the podcast again. You know, my twin. Give it up, give it up.
Hey, live. I mean, dang. Hey, y'all. I just say, hey, y'all.
Sorry. This is Nia. What's your Instagram? So they can know who you are.
My Instagram is Nia with 2 A's, NIAA _2 times.
Period. Hope y'all got that. In the description, whether it's on, you look this on Spotify or YouTube, everything, her credentials will be in the description for you to follow.
Yes, sir. Don't be afraid.
Okay, don't be afraid. So for today, before we even do that, how are you doing? Like, how is y'all doing? And then, how are you doing, twin?
Oh, we'll get a little more for them. All right. I'm good. You know, it's been a little rough, as it is. It's just life and adulting. But we get through it, and it's just we've been growing. We can say that we've been growing, trying to learn how to exercise my patience. But so far so good. We got a new job. Woo woo. And it's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Thank God. Sorry, I don't know if y'all believe in. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but yeah.
Period. Life ain't gonna lie to you. Shoot.
Tell me about it.
Okay, like bills due, friends moving weird, the world.
Oh my God.
Like the world going through chaos. Like I don't even know.
Just been going through it.
Just going through it, okay. Because I don't know who's been in adulthood, but I do need a refund. Because Lord.
Hello, our parents lied to us. Well, they deceived us, let's say that.
Yeah.
Because they made adulthood look so easy. Mm-hmm. And now that we're here and we're in that moment, it's not that easy. Mm-hmm. It's how y'all made it look. Mm-hmm. So, mom, dads, all of our parents out there, y'all made it look easy, but it's not easy.
It's not easy.
But we get through it. We getting through it.
Okay.
We live and we learn.
So before we get into this episode, let's start off with in our drink, our juice. I have water today in my cup. Okay, I'm drinking water. It's almost going down. I need to refill my bottle.
Period.
What you drinking on? What you got?
I got me a passion fruit lemonade from Chick-fil-A. Okay. And I got me a little vodka mule cup water on the side.
Okay. I forgot I do have XXL beside the water and Malibu.
You do need a little That's
okay.
That's a part of how I'm getting through.
Okay. It's like a shot every day. You just got to, if you order enough. Something. If you order enough, yeah.
Yes. Do not drink underage. It's not good.
Okay. Okay. But okay, so let's recap. Episode 1 was really about me just introducing myself, setting the foundation for the podcast. But today we're gonna get into like some real stuff. We're gonna talk about being Black, also being a part of the LGBT. We're also gonna talk about mental health, and we're gonna talk about finding your place inside the world. Okay. So, we're going to start with what's in our cup. Not actually, like, physically, like how we just did, but what's in our cup. like damn, what's in our cup, not cut, cup. Um, I'm talking about like what's been on our mind this week, you know, yeah. And like for what's been in my cup, I don't know. Lately, what's been in my cup, to be honest, I've been thinking like like I don't know why people our age had to like the message or the idea of we supposed to have it all together now. I feel like people who like us or me who we want to be somewhere in our life, but it's normal for us not to be in that particular moment in your life because we are young. 20s is really young, you know what I'm saying? I think with social media, it had put like a little narrative for people our age to be like, oh, if you're not here, you're really not doing your big one or you're not really succeeding in life. But literally, you're supposed to figure out things. You're supposed to be like, well, this is not for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like social media put a big message into saying, like, oh, I'm supposed to be in this particular moment. What you think?
Yeah, and I also feel like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was saying what you think.
I also feel like we also have the habit of comparing ourselves
Mm-hmm.
to like our partners, well,
Mm-hmm.
not partners, but our associates or people, our friends, and people that are our age. We have the habit of just saying, "Oh, dang, they're this far, they're this far in life, and dang, I'm just stuck," or like I'm just so far behind, and I feel like this, and like you just so hard on yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and it shouldn't be like that. Like everybody's journey is different, and it takes time for everybody. Some people have different support systems in their lives. Some people have other problems that
Mm-hmm.
we don't know about, and some people have different coping mechanisms and stuff like that. So just I feel like we need to get out the habit of comparing ourselves to other people because I have done that. So.
Yeah. I agree. I definitely agree, especially with social media. Like you go on somebody's story and they can got somebody got engaged, they got promoted, or just got like a new car. Shit, I'm over here saying like, what the hell I'm gonna eat for dinner? So it's just like I just feel like being on social media, it really takes a effect on us, and I just feel like if we were to stop doing that, especially at our age, like 20, your 20s are is literally pretty like for you basically a baby in adulthood. That's your 20s, a baby in your adulthood. That's really what we are. And so if you don't got to figure it out, that's normal. If you do, cool, that's normal too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we gotta stop being so hard on ourselves.
Yeah, it's okay to be where you at as long as you have a goal and you're working towards bettering yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of the hardest thing about being in your 20s is like realizing like you don't know what you're doing. Like,
That's
yeah.
true. That's real.
Like
I'm
not
just
everybody have
going
the
with the motion.
answer. Yeah, not just going with the motion for real. Going with the flow. Like nobody really have all the answers. Like
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of accomplishments, like everything and stuff like that. But here I am in the moment and still trying to like go through it because I'm like I don't know everything. I don't know how to do every damn thing. Like there were moments, I felt lost. Shit, if I wasn't sure if I'm making the right decisions. Like hey, with this
Mm-hmm.
podcast, I didn't even know if I would like rebranded it. It was like, that I would had so much, you the one who sparked the idea in my head, but to actually go through with it, I didn't have all answers to go through. I was doubting myself and trying to compare myself to other people, but like it's my own journey. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah. So go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's like we need to be patient with ourselves. Our parents don't know it all, don't have it all under control.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes with mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
maturity, and just going through it. Like you just learn from what people have done. You learn from that, and you just learn from your mistakes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And literally through maturing. So you just got to be patient with yourself and with situations and stuff like this.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. So let's bring in, being black into this, the black community. Because, I feel like once you put that perspective involved, like with the race involved, I feel like there's more of expectations to be strong, be resilient, and just handle everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like those could be strength as into an individual, how they move in their real life. But I feel like that also become burdens, in a way, because who's going to check up on the strong friend? Like, who's going to always check on a person who always got it together, or who's trying to help everybody else? And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like sometimes people just get busy, surviving, that you forget to actually make sure that yourself is okay, and like giving yourself the needs that you need, basically.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, I don't know. Like when you put in the factor of like bringing your race in it, it's like you have to play. Like, oh my goodness, I could say I had my therapy session on Monday, and I was telling my therapy, like, I'm with some friends or just a group of people in public. I have to work fucking 30 times harder in order just for my components to think I'm right there. Like I was, like, I could say, like, I was, smoking. I was smoking, but in a way I couldn't really enjoy my high because I'm working 30 times harder just to make sure, like, oh yeah, I know how to represent my household. I know how to represent who I am. Like, and that just was so exhausting as fuck. Like, I was so exhausted. Like, you didn't understand how exhausted I was. And what's that word called? It's that phrase when you put on a face. What is it called? Or a tone? Is it black tone? Black tone? I don't fucking know. Where you in this you with people and you had to turn it on and you got to turn it off. What is that? Switch code. Switch. Damn. I had it. Damn it. Fuck it. You know what I mean, right?
I know what you're talking
Okay.
about, but I don't have. I know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I know what you.
Like a code switch. There you go. Code
Okay.
switch. There you go. I had a code switch so many times, you know what I'm saying? Because my regular high, me being high and me enjoying my high, I'm my authentic self. I'm all authentic black, bisexual, who I am. But with being comfortable and being comfortable within those qualities, that may make somebody uncomfortable. You feel me? So now I have to be more aware of how I authentically is. So I have to put on the code. I have the code switch and make sure everybody okay. You feel me? And that's just a lot.
It's difficult, and I like I don't even know where to start because this is a it's a topic, all right.
Mm-hmm.
But like my part in putting black into it is just like I feel like we work harder because it's so hard for it's already hard for African Americans in the world already. And then having the people we have up in the top making it more difficult for us. We just have to prove to society, we have to prove to the world that we're more than just the stereotypes that are out there for us. So we just do a lot more to make a better name for ourselves, to make it to prove to others that we're just not the average black person. So it does put a whole toll on us, just being black, and then also trying to find yourself and being black and all that. It's harder. So I feel like finding a source of outlet, like some people do music. Some people color. Some people hike. Some people do something. Find some type of outlet to do to relieve that time because everything builds up, and it could be a lot on yourself. And some people take it out on themselves. Some people do a lot more negative things to like relieve themselves, and it's just like, as I said, being patient with yourself. You have to be patient. You have to find a positive outlet. It's just it could be a lot. It could be a burden, but at the same time, I feel like we are the best people in the world, and the reason why it's so hard for us because everybody can't be like us. And they want to be us, so they make it difficult for us to even like. I feel like you just have to genuinely know who you are.
Yeah.
Find who you are, for you, and then don't even worry about the world. Crap the world. shoot, find who you are, find what you want to do, what you want to
Mm-hmm.
be, who you want to be,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is that you want to be, and you be comfortable with that, and then you could worry about the outside. The outside is always going to try and, put you down, make you
Mm-hmm.
feel less than who you are,
Put you in a
and you
box.
have to tell yourself, right? You have to tell yourself, no, I am this, I am that, I am beautiful, I am woman, I am this, I am the best black man out here. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have it right now, but when I do, best believe you're gonna know my name. But
Okay.
either way,
Okay.
like it's difficult out here for, like, it's just harder out here for blacks. But you just gotta be easy on yourself, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do. Find them outlets and just build for yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for you. And honestly, when you said, dang, I forgot what it is that you said, but at a point in time, um, I honestly feel like an outlet for me when I was, like, in my younger days, was helping others. And even though I didn't have it together, and I didn't know what I wanted or do, or I didn't know I didn't know what Nia wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know anything, but I know, like, through all the stuff that I was going through, what helped me was helping people.
Mm-hmm.
Helping people, find what they wanted to do, who they wanted to be, help them through situations. And I'd be going through the same situation. And the information I'm giving out to them could have been, it definitely could have helped me. But, us being hard on ourselves, we don't even
Mm-hmm.
see it like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the information I'm spreading out to people is something I need to take for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But it took a good friend, my twin, to tell me that I need to start listening to myself. But, you know, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that point, but I'm pretty sure y'all could, connect the dots and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if y'all have any questions, you can always reach out or anything. But yeah.
Yeah. And thank you for that, because that's like all of that was like very much included to us, black, bringing black into it, being compared to everybody else, and trying to not even put taking yourself forward, like not just black people, because you have other minorities and other vulnerable populations, who
Yeah.
go through the same thing. Shit, even black people who are in the same, populations, the LGBT, homeless, on addiction, stuff like that. All these vulnerable populations go through the same thing. It's like all these boxes just trying to fit in, and you just going through so much that you don't even know what to tackle at once. So like, yeah. And if you're listening, you're struggling with something, or just the stuff we just said, just know that you're not alone. Make sure you take some time to yourself, and get the help if you need help or anything like that. Make sure you put yourself first. Make sure you do like a safety plan or a clear plan, and just and just know that you're not alone, because we're going through it too.
And find somebody to talk to. It also helps. Sometimes you
Yes.
may feel like you're being a burden, but sometimes you might have that one friend or that one somebody that would just be
Mm-hmm.
there to give you a listening ear.
Yeah.
And people are weird out there, because a lot of weird people, a lot of fake people. I'm in the process right now where I'm realizing that, like, friends that I call friends aren't really friends,
Mm-hmm.
or people that I considered close people, they don't really know who I am. It's just like, you know, we're just we just know we're friends because we're in an organization together, or we're doing something together, and we feel like, oh dang, we tight, we close. But deep down, you really don't know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you feel like you're so buddy buddy with this person,
Mm-hmm.
or whomever, and little do you know, you don't even have them to lean on when you actually need somebody to lean on. So it's just like, find that real person, take that time to yourself. Don't make your circle too big, because it's a lot of people that's hating on you.
Okay.
Real talk.
Okay.
It'll be people that's smiling in your face, that's wishing the worst for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, just be smart. Listen to what people say. Listen to how they react. Look at their body languages, because then, people really show you the real them.
Mm-hmm.
But you just, like, sometimes we just be blind to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you're in that in that mode, just look at who you really consider your friends and who you really feel like have your back. The ones that really do, that you'll know.
Yeah.
And the ones that don't, you will know.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Oh, shit, she hit the point. So, sorry. So we're gonna get into some tea, but before we get into some tea, we're gonna talk about something, y'all. We're gonna talk about something. So basically, I feel like this is a question that needs to be answered. Like, why does everybody suddenly like think that when you start healing, then everything become perfect? You know, and I just feel like that's something we need to address. Because that's not really how healing works. You feel me? Like, healing is not really pretty. It's not aesthetic. And it's not something you can just quote. Healing can be ugly sometimes. You can cry. Um, it's supposed to be setting boundaries, losing people, disappointing people, um, picking yourself, even when it feels selfish. Like, it's a lesson that you need to learn every day. Like, I just feel like, because when you start healing, I feel like that's when most people feel like, oh, well, I healed already. I already got through. I cried a little bit. Oh, now I'm healed. That's not what healthy healing look like at all. Like, it's actually you sitting in a room, you doing some shadow work, you doing some root work, sitting in a room, talking to yourself and making sure like you allow the situation that you suppressed far long ago, sit in it, let it resonate with you, let it marinate you, and actually proceed through what you need to go through, because that's healing. Healing, I'll be like, oh, I'm healed after going through it for one day or a week. You're not really healed. You're not allowing it for the feeling subconsciously that you did or felt come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, or if you try to go through it and it just feel unbearable and now you pushing it more back. No, healing. You can heal through writing, journal. Listen to music, praying if you need to. There's so many ways for you to get through it and actually grow from it and heal, in different mechanisms and ways.
It'll take time, man. It takes time. And it's different. As Jen said, there's multiple different ways to heal. Everybody's healing journey isn't the same. And it's not gonna be the same. Because we're all different people. But it definitely takes time. It does not happen overnight. And don't be so hard on yourself.
Yes.
Some people be like, dang, this not working for me. I don't think nothing's ever gonna work for me. Just give it some time. The first week, it's not gonna look all pretty. And it is okay to break down. It is okay to cry. Don't and guys, all my gentlemen out there, it's okay to cry.
Yes.
You don't have to put on your front. You don't gotta put nothing on. It's okay. It's okay to be emotional. We're human.
You're supposed to.
Weird, but you're human.
Yeah.
Like, it happens. Don't let nobody feel like because you're a guy, you can't journal. Don't let them think you can't do anything because you're a guy. Like, that's not. No. Take the time for yourself. And I feel like also men have it hard too.
Yes.
Because they put on this front, they put on this ego, they all big and bad and this and that and that.
And there's so many expectations to live for, like, just to be a man. Society up against you. Then people who want to fall in love romantically, but they push you in a box. And if you're not in that particular box that they want you to be in, oh, now it's like fuck you, or you're sassy, or do you gay? Just for just living and being different and everything like that.
Yeah. But so it's okay to do all this extra stuff. It's nothing that's too feminine. It's nothing too nothing. Like, don't let nobody say nothing to make you feel like, oh, this not manly, this gay, or this is too feminine, or this is too not. It's not even manly. There's no man does this. a lot of men actually do some stuff. You just don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
They probably do it on their personal time.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their little closet that they go to.
Yeah.
Everybody has their little bubble that they just surround them, lock themselves in, and they do what they need to do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody, but certain people, like, yeah.
Yes, that's definitely true. Recently, I think, to even learn about this, to actually go through everything that we talked about, it's really just about growth, to be honest. You growing through it. Like you doing, it's really growing through it. And through your blackness, through your queerness, through how life's treating you, through the situation that you're currently going through. You know, going through growth, it will cost you your comfortability. Sometimes it costs you your relationships, and
It does.
it can cost you a lot of stuff, and it could be scary, but growth, starts to ask us of letting go of things that we, have outgrown, instead of just staying somewhere just because it felt comfortable, or you already know the next outcome. If you want to grow, you have to just go through the unbearable and unfaceable things that you might not know of.
Yeah.
But before we wrap it up, I do want to leave y'all with this. You do not have to have your life all figured out. You don't have to know every step in your life to take. Hell, you don't even have to know about what you're going to be 5 years from now. All you gotta know is love the moment. Keep going, keep moving, keep learning, keep healing, and keep growing through what you need to grow through. But also, like my twin said, give yourself some grace. You know what I'm saying? Because shoot, life is hard. And it's okay if you don't got it. It's okay if you don't know how to get it. It's gonna happen eventually. Just give yourself some grace, like my twin said, and do your big one.
Do your big one, baby. Do your big one.
Hey, do your big one. Hey, do your big one. Okay, and let's get a sip on our way out.
Oh, hold on. Grab my drink.
Period. Period. Okay, so wanted to say thank y'all for tuning in into another episode of Jenn and Juice. Okay, I want to say thank you so much to my twin to help me hop on this episode with me, episode 2.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for showing up, girl. We're gonna have some good conversations coming up soon. We're gonna talk about relationships, dating. We're gonna talk about some friendships. We also get into more internet mess. Some things, because we a little nosy sometimes here and there. And we're gonna get into
the bad boys, the bad
baddies. Like we're gonna get into all that, talk about what's really going on. And then eventually we're gonna bring some more guests up on here. We do some more episodes with Nia. We're gonna have some other people up here, other content creators. Love to hear from their point of views and their viewpoints. But if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you follow, subscribe, leave a review, or share with somebody you think who might care about the podcast. Also, make sure you look out in the description so you can follow Nia's social medias and credentials, and also mine. And I am Jenn, and I'll catch you up on next Wednesday for episode 3. Peace and love. Bye.